All right, everybody, we are live. I am the free-to-play Padawan, and I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without spending a dime. We have got a lot to get into today, you guys. We have got a little bit of everything. We're going to get into some mods, we're going to get into some Galactic War, we're going to knock out some dailies, we are going to take a look at our fleet situation. We have got a lot going on. We've got a Galactic Challenge over here. Right here, this Kashyyyk Scoundrel Galactic Challenge. We're only level 64, so we can't make too much progress on it, but we're going to do what we can because we want to get all the goodies we can. I don't know if we can do this or not. Yeah, well, it's going to let us do this. So we're going to get into it. We're going to do that. We got a lot to do. So let's get into it with a quick review of how things have been going. Now, when I left off with you guys last time, we had just unlocked fleets at level 60. We were currently level 61 in the last video. We had completed our first day of fleets. And on day 1 of fleets, we were able to reach rank 22. And on day 2, the day that I left off with you guys, we were able to reach rank 1. It's going to be a long time before that happens again. But on day 2 of fleets, we were able to reach rank 1. We got 400 crystals and all these beautiful goodies right here. The next day, we were pushed back. We were able to reach rank 5, which is still fantastic, 300 crystals. At this point, 4 whales had come into the game. They had bought the hyperdrive bundle. Their ships are level 80 to 85, and there was nothing I could do against these guys. But I was still able to snag number 5. And then more whales came in. And the next 2 days, I was barely able to stay in the top 10. And as of now, I think that I'm not going to be getting the top 10 anymore because we have even more hyperdrive bundle. Look, all the way through the top 9 is level 80 to 85, which means they bought the hyperdrive bundle. And then you got a few of us who are not level 85, but then there you go. There's another one level 80. There's another one level 80. There's another one level 85. Now these guys aren't at the top just because they haven't gotten there yet. So they're probably by the end of the day, all of these guys, there's 85 there. We got another 85 right here. The top 10 is going to be gridlocked with level 85 people, and we won't be able to get into it. So our big time goal that we're going to be shooting for is we're going to try to stay in the top 20. Now our plan is going to allow us to break back into the top 10, I'd say within a month or so. But for now, we're going to try to stay in the top 20. We seem to have fewer than 20 hyperdrive bundles in our shard, which means that if we're just competing with the people that are at our level, we should be able to beat them because our focus has been entirely on ships the entire time. Now, I'm not going to show you I'm not going to show you guys this time, but I will show you next time. We have been approached on Discord by somebody in our Fleet Arena shard, and they have set up a Discord payout server where it shows all the rest of us what the payout time is for each of the people around us. Because the way this works is my prizes happen in 7 hours and 56 minutes. So in 8 hours from now, I get my payout. Whatever rank I am at that time decides how much resources I get for the day. There's a payout every day. But there's 24 hours in a day. So that means that theoretically, if we all get together and organize ourselves well, we can make sure that 24 people every day get number 1. 24 different people. And the way that works is whoever's in number 1 only pushes for number 1 while it's their hour of the payout. When it's their turn to go for number 1, they push for it, and everybody else tries to pick a different hour. Now, obviously, that only works for 24 people. Once you have 50 or so people in the Discord that are all trying to get up there, somebody gets number 1 and somebody gets number 2, and then you just rotate who gets number 1, who gets number 2 every day. So the idea is all of us as gamers work together on Discord to try to make sure that everybody gets the most payouts possible. It's the same way in Squad Arena, but the reason that we are not in a Discord like that in Squad Arena is because we're so far from the top. We're 332 that we're completely off the radar of anybody that's in the top 20. So all of these guys, they're doing the same thing with each other. They're in a Discord, they know when their payouts are, and they are, see look, this Geo Squad probably can't beat this First Order Squad. So when this Geo Squad needs to take his place at number 1, this guy that's in the First Order Squad, he might put somebody in the leadership that's not a leader that makes this whole team way worse, and that means that the guy who's a Geo can actually beat him. So we work to help each other out. That's one of the best things about this game. This community is so helpful and so amazing that we all try to make sure each other get the maximum rewards. Now it's a little different in this sense because some people have purchased the Hyperdrive bundle and some people have not. And it would be so bothersome for us lowly level 60s to ask these level 85s to make themselves weaker that we don't even bother with asking them to make themselves weaker to get into the top 10. We're just going to let them have top 10. They paid $100. They should get top 10, top 5 for a couple of months until we, who aren't paying anything, are going to catch up. And then we're going to start working with them. And pretty soon, you guys wait and see. Pretty soon, some of these guys that spent $100 to get ahead are going to be asking us to make our fleet weaker so that they can beat it. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe that's a little overzealous, but we're the free-to-play Padawan. We are overzealous for being free-to-play, and we think we can dominate this game, and we're pushing for it. Alright, so let's get into some dailies. As you guys know, dailies start with a squad arena battle. It's the biggest hold-up to completing your dailies. You have to do 2. Now, we used to have to do 3 squad arena battles. Now we only have to do 2. So, we're going to go ahead and do our first squad arena battle, and then it'll have a 10-minute timer. Now, it's actually possible for you at this point in the game, when you get to level 60-something and beyond, that you can do all your dailies in just 15 minutes. You could, if you only had 15 minutes a day to play this game, you could still progress at a pretty decent rate by just doing all your dailies in 15 minutes. We are going to be playing a lot longer than that because we're trying to milk every little bit out of this game that we can. But now that it only requires 2 arena fights instead of 1, you can get all of your dailies done in a very short amount of time. So here we go. We found a team that's about our level, 63. It's a fully 7-starred Phoenix squad. This squad is no pushover. It's no joke, but we have been working on our bronze beauties. We have gotten Geonosian Spy all the way to 6 stars already. Sunfac is 5. And then these 3 bad boys are all 7 stars. We're no pushover either. Generally, we still lose this fight because we don't have any kind of healing or regeneration on this team, and the Phoenix squad has a ton. But if Spy can hold in there, Spy can win this for us. Just Spy and Newt, all by themselves, can win this for us because Newt's ability doesn't get countered. His extortion doesn't get countered. And Spy stays in stealth, so he can't get countered. So they can do a lot of damage just between the 2 of them. We can do a silent strike here that will get rid of his stealth, but we're just going to do a basic because we want to do the damage without losing our stealth. Unless we think we're actually going to get a kill shot, we don't want to do the silent strike. Let's taunt and take some turn meter away. Let's call Soldier to assist. A big 5,000 damage from Soldier. Get him, Sunfac. Counter. Alright, now this looks good. He's got a lot of debuffs. We've got a lot of buffs. If you remember Silent Strike, it dispels all status effects on himself and the target, and it deals 30% more damage for each effect dispelled. So this will be 30% more times 8. Here we go. Silent Strike. 26,000 damage. Good job, Spy. Now we're going for Hera. See, I'm telling you, I told you guys before, we were doing badly against the Phoenix Squad, and it's because we didn't have Spy. Spy is one of the best tools against the Phoenix Squad. That was a good dodge. That was a good dodge, Sunfac. In fact, you don't look like you're going to be sticking around much longer unless you get more of those dodges. I probably shouldn't have taunted with you as soon as I did. Let's do a basic on somebody who's got a buff, because that'll let him heal himself on his basic. Let's try to put some exposes out on everybody with Spy. Zeb is trying to protect Ezra with the retribution and protection up, but that's okay because we're going for Hera. I think we can get her. Silent Strike! 22,000 damage. Beautiful. We're about to lose Sunfac. Let's try not to let that happen. We don't want to attack Ezra. Big hit with Geonosian Soldier, 6,000 damage. It's pretty good. It ain't no Spy though, I'll tell you that. Let's go ahead and go for Kanan while we're doing it. We might as well do it. All right, Sunfac's gonna heal a little bit by removing buffs from the enemy. Healed a little bit, but then took a counterattack and lost it immediately. That's all right. Let's go ahead and go for Ezra. See if we can take him out. 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 Come on. Okay, we got extortion on everybody now. That's good. We have good control over this fight. I'm feeling good about this. Ezra is close to death, but there goes Sunfac. We lost our tank. We lost our tank, but there goes Ezra. All right, now they have a tank left, and Zeb, who's actually also a tank. He doesn't taunt though. All right, we're not going to use Silent Strike right now because even though, well, you know what? Let's use it now. He's close to death. See if we can get him Silent Strike. Look at that, all the kill shots. Look at that, Spy's getting all the kill shots. Way to go, Spy. Let's just put it on auto. We got this. We got this fight. Spy goes in for a basic. Newt calls the mass assist. One more hit from Spy and it's over. It's over. And there's our first arena battle. We are fighting to stay in the top 500. If you remember, our goal is the top 1,000. And we have been able to achieve that since about day 2. So this is day 29. So we've had 27 days. I'm still bad at math. 27 days of rank 1,000 or more, which has given us at least 50 crystals a day. Now, almost every one of those days we've gotten 60 crystals, and some of those days we've gotten 75. The crystals are great, but this white currency is the real moneymaker because this is how we've been able to get Newt Gunray all the way to 7 stars. And we're working on Tarkin right now, Grand Moff Tarkin, because he is the leader of our ships. All right, so that's the squad arena. Let's hop into our stores. As you guys know, we're gonna buy these every single time. There haven't been many of these that I've missed since we started. Now, I forgot earlier that we were about to do this and I bought this, but any of these pieces of gear that are less than 400 crystals, 400 currency of this currency, you want to buy them because they're a good deal. We are at this point trying to have a baseline of somewhere between 25 and 50 of these pieces of gear at all times. So you see, I bought this one because I only had 9, and that gave me 5 more, which got me to 14. This one we've already got 36. I think I'm going to leave that one alone, but this one we have 25, so let's go ahead and get it up to 30. These are common pieces of gear that you need to get characters up from low gear up to mid gear. And then in here, we are looking for Sunfac, who normally shows up here, and we're also looking for Low Gray, who shows up here. Low Gray this is the only place that you can get Low Gray from this store. So, and he is an Ewok, so let's say you're trying to get your Ewoks together for C-3PO, which we are going to be doing that sometime in the next 6 months or so. We're going to try to get our Ewoks together, and you're like, all right, I got 4 of my Ewoks, now all I need is Low Gray. Where's Low Gray? You have a long farm because he only shows up here and he only shows up pretty rarely. I think we've purchased him twice. We might have purchased him 3 times, but you got to get him to 7 stars to get a 7-star C-3PO. Now, when we had our last video, we had saved up about 7,000 or more than 7,000 of this currency. We have been spending it so fast. We are spending it on Ahsoka. We are spending it on the Geos. Anytime Ahsoka or the Geos comes in here, we are buying those things. And we are going through our Galactic War currency quickly, but we are also trying to finish a Galactic War every day to try to get as much currency as possible. And then look at this beautiful new currency we've been getting from getting high placement in fleets. Let's see. Okay, we've only got 45 minutes on this store before this changes over. Now let's talk about this store for a minute. This store has the fabled and majestic General Grievous in it. Now, the only other place I know to get General Grievous is this store. And that's right here, and he's wicked, wicked, wicked expensive. Very, very expensive out of this store. 13,500 of this currency can buy you so many pieces of gear. Look at this Mark V stun gun. This is probably the #1 most needed piece of gear in the game. You can get 6 of them for 372. So why would you spend 13,500 just to get 30 Grievous shards? We're gonna get Grievous out of this store. And he shows up pretty rarely. We've only seen him twice in the last week, and we've gotten him both times. So you always want to save 400 currency. You don't want to ever go lower than 400 in this store in case Grievous shows up. And then besides that, we are focusing on the ships that we are using in our fleet arena. Okay, those are our stores. Let's get into our challenges. Over here. Alright, training droids. We need to be level 70 before we unlock the next tier of that. And while we're here simming, look at these sim tickets. 809. You guys see that? You guys see that? We have entered into the beautiful never have to worry about sim tickets again era. From now on, since we've unlocked fleets, we got to level 60 and we unlocked fleets. Every day in fleets, let's go ahead and do this before we leave the screen. Get 5 of those. Beautiful, look at all that gear. Ever since we unlocked fleets, we go here into the payout of the fleet arena. Prizes. You get 150 sim tickets every day. Hey, Kassir's here. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Kassir Gaming here. He's a, I don't know if you call it an arborist, but he does true work, and he's a manly outdoors man, and he's taken some of his time to hang out with us. Thank you very much, Kassir. Every day in fleets, even, look at this, guys, even if you get 500, top 500, anywhere in fleets, you get 150 of the sim tickets every day. So it doesn't matter what rank you get in fleets. Every day in your daily payout, you get a bunch of sim tickets, more than you can spend. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. While we're here, let's talk about these fleet challenges. Alright, we need to be level 68 to get to the next tier of that. We can do this one though, 62, and we're level 64. Let's get into it. These are our ships. Now we have to use this capital ship on this particular challenge. This is a challenge to get another star on Admiral Akbar. Now we're not using Admiral Akbar's capital ship, but he is needed for the currency challenges. More rain this weekend. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry to say it, man, but your loss is my gain. I'm super excited to have you hanging out with me today. Alright, let's slow it down since we don't have any kind of a timer. We're going to talk about what our ships do and what the enemy ships do. We've got Rex. I don't understand a lot about what he does, honestly, because I never use him on my other account. But I know that it buffs his own team, specifically other Galactic Republic. So Consular is a Galactic Republic, and Sabine Wren is not a Galactic Republic. Normally, you want to take out the healer, which is Consular. Anytime there's a healer on the field, you want to take out the healer first, because if you go for a DPS and you're not quite able to kill him, the healer's just going to heal him back up. So normally you want to go for the healer, unless you see the Phantom, which is this ship. Hey, nice, man, nice, he's excited too. Unless you see the Phantom, which is this ship, by itself, the Phantom and the Ghost have great synergy together, and if you ever see them together, it's a real pain in the butt because one protects the other protects the other. So if you ever see the Phantom by itself, you want to take it out because the Ghost might be coming. Yeah, how do I not use Rex's ship? I got him R5 because I don't have his ship 7 stars. I've been trying to farm his ship in the fleet store, and plus I don't have the negotiator, so I'm using Tarkin right now as my capital ship, and Rex is just not going with my fleet right now. I'm so close to Negotiator though. I have 5 more shards, and then I can start using Negotiator and Rex. And then I'll have to learn how to use them. But we're gonna go after the Phantom because the Phantom doesn't have the Ghost with him. We're gonna use Ahsoka's big hit because that cooldown gets reduced to 0 when the enemy reinforces. All right, and then Akbar's fleet, we're not going to go into it too much because we're not using it as our main fleet, but basically you have a basic attack here that calls an assist, a random assist. You've got a heal that dispels all debuffs on the target ally, and that ally recovers 25% health and 25% protection. And then all allies gain advantage. So he heals one person and he gives advantage to everybody, which if you don't remember, advantage guarantees that the next hit is going to be a critical hit. So it's really good buff to put on your team. But because nobody needs healing and nobody has debuffs, we're not going to use this ability. We're going to use this ability, which deals special damage to all enemies and calls 2 assists, which is better than that first ability that only calls 1 assist. You're still 105 away from Negotiator. Well, our guild looks like it's gearing up for it, man. Our guild is gearing up for the dark side, territory war, territory battles, and we're gonna start getting some Watt shards and some Negotiator shards. It's gonna be great. All right, and then Spy, we have a basic which does quite a bit more damage. It does 25% more damage to buffed enemies, and then this calls all other Separatist allies to assist, which is only 1 right now, Geo Soldier, but this should finish Phantom off. All right, just in time finishing Phantom off before the Endurance ship put a Force Taunt on Rex. Now Ahsoka can do either her basic, which does damage with a 40% chance to gain offense up, or she can do this ability, which gives herself protection up, and any debuffs that were when she dispels debuffs on herself. And if any debuffs were dispelled, she and all other debuffed allies gain retribution. That can be a very powerful move, so you want to save it for just the right time. Let's call in a reinforcement. It's the only reinforcement we have, so it's the one we're going to call. We're going to do the big hit from Vulture. Oh my goodness, they're going after my poor Vulture. Hang in there, buddy. Oh yeah, getting that protection up. Oh my goodness, they went right after him. They went right after him. All right, we don't need to heal anybody. Let's just use the basic that calls the assist. Mass hit. Yes, nice. Soldier with the extra attack. And so we're going to use this ability because it's on cooldown and it's her strongest ability. It doesn't look like they're calling any reinforcements. That works for us. Call the assist. See, the Akbar's capital ship is all about calling assists and giving your team buffs when they do assist. And with the Rebel fleet, with that capital ship, it's devastating. The Geos are actually pretty good under Akbar for that same reason, because the Geos assist a lot. Alright, beautiful. We got some ability mats, which we need desperately. Can we do the same thing with Mace? Now, we've already got Mace to the highest level we can for our level. Now let's go, and we're going to throw that upgrade on Akbar. So that, ooh, and we got an upgrade for Ahsoka too. We're just scrapping and saving and doing everything we can to get the fleet that we're using as strong as possible. Because after getting that rank 1, that taste of rank 1, I can't get that taste out of my mouth. I want it back. It's gonna be a while, but I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get there as soon as we possibly can. Now let's see, speaking of, see if we can make our fleet stronger in any way. I don't think so. Yeah, everybody's abilities are as strong as they can be for our fleet, which is these 4 right here. Soldier, Spy, Ahsoka, Vulture. Everybody looks good? Alright, so that's half of the challenges. Let's see, we've already completed this challenge, so let's sim it. 200,000 credits, beautiful, we need those so badly. So we unlock more challenges at level 66. Okay, maybe just for the middle one. Level 68 for this one. More ability mats. It's a beautiful thing. I am going for Malevolence first, Kassir. I am. On this account, everything is pushing for Malevolence so I can try to get to rank 1 in fleets regularly, because I got 400 crystals for one day. Oh my goodness. I loved it. I loved it. I gotta have more of that. Alright, I think it's time to do another squad arena. It's been 10 minutes, I'm sure, with all my jabberjawing. We're like, oh look, another Phoenix squad that's about our level. Let's do it. This one looks tougher. This one looks tougher. Let's see how we do. Yeah, because here with this account, it's going to be such a long time before we go for the Dark Side GOTB that I'm going to be pushing the Geos hard so that if I get a good Geo team, then I might be able to get into a better guild that's already doing the Dark Side GOTB. Maybe even the one that we're in together. This guy might be able to get into Kashyyyk. That would be fantastic. All right, let's put the expose on everybody. Get a big hit with Soldier. Very nice. We're not going to taunt at first this time. We taunted at first last time. That didn't work out too well. We're going to taunt a little bit later. Is this enough? I don't think that's enough to take Chopper out. You can kill Poggle, you can kill Newt, but you can't kill Soldier. And you can't kill Spy. Alright, this is going to take that buff off of Kanan so that we can continue to go after Chopper. It's not quite enough buffs and debuffs here. Alright, let's take those buffs off with Sunfac. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. If we can get Spy with a big hit in here, I think we can take out Chopper. Woo, here we go. Silent Strike! Almost! Oh, so close! Take him out, Soldier! Yes! Nice! Okay, let's get the extortion over on Kanan so he doesn't taunt, and we're gonna go after Hera. Uh-oh, we lost our first Newt. We lost our first Newt. I think it's time to taunt. Time to taunt. Let's get the exposes out there. I appreciate you putting in a good word, Kassir, but the thing is, I'm trying to show everybody that's viewing how to earn your place in a guild, in a good guild where you can get a bunch of good rewards. I don't want to get any favors for this account. I want it to be a legitimate earning my place because the account has something to offer the guild, you know? Someday I'll probably end up in a different guild first. I might end up in Kashyyyk with this account afterwards, but if I do, Silent Strike! Yes, go Spy, go! If I do end up in Kashyyyk with this account, it'll be because Kashyyyk wants this account, not just because they're trying to do me a favor. But I appreciate that, man. Kassir is one of our officers in Kashyyyk, which is another Senate guild. We're about to lose Sunfac, but Sunfac has done his job very well in keeping the rest of the team alive so that Spy could do another Silent Strike. That was 13,000 with no crit. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, we got to take that. We got to take those buffs off before we go after him, or else he's going to counter every time. We lost our Sunfac to take buffs off, but Newt can still take buffs off, which is great. This team has a couple of buff dispels, which is great. Very good. Put the extortion back on him. This is feeling good, guys. I think we're gonna beat this team. The Phoenix squad gave us trouble at first. They gave us trouble at first, but I think we got their number now. Beautiful. Can we do it? You got it in you, Spy. You got it in you. Let's see it. Silent Strike! Yes! Nice. Nice job, Spy. Spy is pretty much taking over the spot of champion for our Geo squad. If he hasn't, he's fighting hard. Ooh, look, if we have time to do another fight, we might even be able to get up to 213. We haven't been that high in a while. All right, let's spend some energy, you guys. I like to kind of go left to right. What kind of energy is this? Ships, never mind. I don't like to go left to right. Let's go right to left. We're gonna do regular energy. We have 450 crystals from yesterday's total rewards between completing our dailies, our arena rank, and our fleet arena rank. We have 450 crystals. Now this is the last day that's going to happen. because we're not going to make it into the top 10 anymore because our fleet arena has become full of hyperdrive bundles. But we are going to spend basically as many crystals as we have at the beginning of each day. We're going to spend them all because we're trying to level up quickly. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy all 3 refreshes of regular energy. And we're going for Bastila. Same farms every day. Bastila, Anakin. No Anakin shards today. Sad face. Sad face. And we're going for the Dukester. Still haven't gotten him out of Bronzium, but we're still waiting. We still might get him out of Bronzium, and we don't really super need him right now because the Geos are doing a fine job on their own. And then Vulture Droid. Now, I'll be honest, you guys. A couple of days this week, I have pushed this button, and I have spent 25 crystals to do another 5 attempts on the Vulture Droid. And I am personally against that. I don't think it's a good use of your crystals. But we had gotten 400 crystals one day and 300 crystals the next day for Fleet Arena. And I just was swimming in so many crystals. I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's a good idea to get your Vulture Droid up as quick as you can. But I'm going to try to not spend crystals on it, because that's going to make us level up slower. And if we reach level 85, even 3 or 4 days later than somebody else, that could put us at a pretty strong disadvantage at that time. So we did 5 hard farms. We did Bastila, Anakin, Hoth Rebel Soldier, the Dukester, and then Vulture Droid. So that's 5. And now we're going to take the rest of our energy and we're going to throw it at whatever our project is right now, which our project right now is Anakin. You almost have to do that for ships, though. You almost have to fast farm them. Yeah, because ships, Kassir is saying that ships, they're not double drops like characters, and so it takes so long to farm them that you almost have to force farm ships. If there's a ship you really need, you probably should force farm it. But in general, spending 50 crystals to get energy, or spending 25 crystals to get nothing but more chances to spend energy, it's just not good crystal spending habits in order to level up faster. It's not, doesn't mean it's not going to make you stronger faster, it's just not to level up faster, and we're trying to level up as fast as we can. Yeah, we need double drops for ships, for sure we need it. For sure, for sure. Wow, we got Anakin up another gear tier, and he is actually looking like this is not going to be very hard for him to get up another gear tier. So let's go ahead and farm these. We were trying to find some place to spend our energy, and Anakin's like, oh, I'm already ready to go up. You don't even have to spend any energy on me. Now, the reason we're going for Anakin is twofold. One, he's our damage dealer on our Jedi team, which we're still using the Jedi for most of the Galactic War. And 2, we will be unlocking his ship in about a week or a week and a half. And we want him to be strong so that when we unlock his ship has some power behind it too. Alright, we're trying to decide between these 3 nodes which one we want to spend our energy on. And this looks like the best bet because there's 2 pieces of gear. Well, these are about the same. Let's just do this one. There's 3 pieces of gear, and 2 of them we didn't have a ton of. There's that energy. You regret not farming ships early on your account, Kassir? Yeah, it just seems like the ship arena is the easiest place for free-to-play players to get extra crystals. And there's a huge difference between top 50, which is good, it gives you 50 crystals a day, and top 10 gives you 200 crystals a day. That's a huge difference. Alright, we're still farming Spy. We're getting pretty close to Spy, actually. We got 44 out of 100. He's almost 7 stars. Yeah, going for gas? You need all those Galactic Republic ships for gas. Well, you already have Darth Revan, Jedi Revan, and Malik. So I'd say what you did was quite effective. Quite effective. Alright, mod energy. We're buying 3 refreshes of mod energy. Why? Because we have the crystals to do it, and we need the mods. We have unlocked defense mods. We're gonna save some of our mod energy because I want to try to push maybe into the next tier here. See if we can do that together. All right, so we're saving a little mod energy, and then our ship energy. We actually have enough to buy. Your shard is full of relic, malevolence, and negotiators. Yeah, cause here when you get that far behind, it's impossible to compete until you have the same thing that they have. But then once you have the same thing that they have, which you will with enough focus, you're gonna be right there with them, and you're able to get number 1 just like they do. So just hang in there, man. It's all about the focus. We already did these. Now under fleet battles, there's only one hard battle that we're doing right now, and that's Anakin. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and spend by 3 refreshes here, and that'll be the last of our crystals for the day. Ah, no Anakin shards today. Doggone it. Now I'm starting to feel like a seer, wishing that we could refresh that node. It's alright, we need tons and tons of this piece of gear right here, so you can never go wrong putting your extra ship energy into 1G. This right here, you'll never have enough of these. Plus, Anakin needs them. And we can go ahead and slap those bad boys on him. Here we go. So Anakin got a lot stronger today. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you got to get SLKR for your squad arena, and then you're going to lock down the fleet arena. That sounds like a good plan, man. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, I'm feeling a little scatterbrained. Let's check our dailies and see how we're doing. Let's claim these bad boys and watch that experience soar. Love it. It's my favorite part of the day. My favorite part of the day. Alright, we need to do a fleet arena. We need to do 1 ship enhancement. And that's it. Let's claim this achievement and get some. Hey, we got 750 mods. That's pretty good. Get some Vader shards. Now, here's the thing about the fleet arena for your daily. We're going to do it because I want to show it to you guys on the stream. But we are not going to win because I just told you about how we're not supposed to be trying to win ship battles unless it is our turn for our payout, until it's our turn for our prices. So we're gonna attack somebody. This guy I think we might be able to beat, and I'll talk you through. Okay, somebody's already battling me. Well, never mind, we can't do this right now. But we'll talk through the fleet battle, talk through the strategy and everything, but we're not gonna win it because we don't want to knock somebody back when it's their turn, and I don't have the Discord up right now to know who it is, who's about to get their payout, and I don't want to mess somebody up. So we'll come back and do that, but we can enhance 1 ship, and we try to keep the Vulture droid to the max, because you guys saw how squishy he was a minute ago. He needs all the help he can get. So that's that. That'll be that daily. Alright, excellent. We'll do the fleet arena battle here in a little bit. Let's get into these mods. Let's get into the mods. We were going to see if we can try to push to tier 3 of crit damage. We haven't unlocked it yet. We're going to see how it goes. We've got our beautiful bronze beauties here with Newt Gunray as their fearless leader. Oh boy, I remember this one. This one has the Tusken Raiders. The Tusken Raiders, man, they do a strong hit and then they call an assist, and that's just devastating. We're probably gonna kill this guy last, the commander. We're gonna go after this Tusken Raider first. Let's put the expose on everybody. Big hit. Oh, nice. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's call soldier to assist. Finish him off. And now we're gonna try to kill this. Well, we wanted to kill this guy slow, but I think we're doing more damage than I expected us to do. This might be easier than I thought. We could hope so. Commander, Brute. Brute is a tank. I know that. So let's just do a basic hit over here. Try to stagger him. Remember, if we hit the stagger, then his turn meter will go away completely. You wouldn't call any of them beauties? Kassir's hating on the Geos. Kassir, man, you don't know the glory and the majesty of the Geonosian clan, man. They're amazing. They are, I mean, to be honest, you're right. They're all difficult on the eyes. I think that might be what you're talking about. They're not easy on the eyes, but their majesty is incomparable, especially in the category of bronze characters. Wouldn't call any of them beauties. All right, we're trucking right along here. We got both of these Jawas. They have an AOE. Jawa Engineer, we don't have to worry about him. There's Tuscan Elder. I think he's definitely the coolest looking one, but he is a healer. They're brutal in lore. I don't know anything about their lore, man. Maybe you can give us a lore story in the Discord or something. Maybe link a video to Geonosian lore or something, because I don't know. They seemed kind of brutal in the movies, but I don't know anything about them besides just the Star Wars prequels where they had them in there a little bit. All right, Sand Trooper Scout also has the AoE, so we have 3 AoEs. We want to try to take these guys out. Let's start with Scout. We're gonna save Engineer for last, so we'll put the Extortion on him. Is this enough? We'll see. No. See, I didn't scream out Silent Strike, so that was the problem. Well, looks like we're going to take 2 AoEs. Let's see if we can remove some of his turn meter. That's good. Is it basic enough? No. Finish him off. Alright, so we only have to take 1 AoE. That's good. Whoops, that was an accident. Thank you, man. That'd be awesome if you found one. Because I am curious, and I feel like we're putting enough effort into the Geonosians that I should know a little bit about their lore. Alright, let's go ahead and take out... These guys are actually both healers at this point. I don't think we need to use any abilities. We can save our abilities, because we are trucking right along here. If you guys want to come hang out with Kassir and I in the Discord and find out what's going on with this Geonosian, the Geonosian lore, there's a link in the description on how to join the Discord. It's just to click the link to join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Ask any questions you have at all about the beginning of this game. I don't know everything about the end of this game because I've been free to play the entire time I've been playing, but I have been playing this game pretty much since it came out. I've got a few different accounts that are at various levels, but this is going to be the account I'm putting the most focus on because I have never pushed this hard to try to do well as a free-to-play, and that's the whole experiment that we're going through here. We're gonna stagger him, stop that that big hit that calls an assist. We got 2 guys that have a big hit that call an assist. We're gonna try to stop one of them before he even gets a turn. Beautiful. Can we even stop the other one? Oh, nice, nice. So now let's just basic our way home here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm feeling good about this, you guys. I'm feeling good. Our team looks like it's finally ready for some of these upper challenges. We got roasted when we tried this before. I don't know if you guys remember when we hit level 51, I think we tried this. Oh, look, he's only got 1 guy. Oh, that's nice. Well, let's put the Extortion on him. Then he'll be slower and hit weaker. And let's get the Expose on him. Nice. Take away some turn meter? Nope. Ability block? Nope. Ooh, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Mass assist. Sweet, thanks Kassir. I appreciate it, man. Kassir's gonna put that lore in the Discord and everybody can go check it out. We can learn just how dastardly these Geos are that we're using with such glee and joy every day. Alright guys, we did it. 3 stars on the crit damage. I don't even want to stop there. I think we could do another one. Let's see how that goes. What's next? Crit chance? Okay, we've done the first 2 already. Let's try the 3rd one. Let's try the 3rd one. Oh boy, this is the first order. Is it? No, this isn't First Order. Some of it is, some of it's Imperial. This is the Stormtrooper. He's a tank, so we're going to put the Extortion on him to keep him from taunting. Let's put the Expose on everybody, and then a big hit with Soldiers should take him out. Alright, he tried to taunt to no avail. We're going to take that defense up off of him. Polygon's going to use his basic. A basic with Spy. Yeah, Kassir, it's unfortunate. Kassir says that Maul is a weakling. It's so true. In this game, they don't do him justice because he is fantastically devastating in the movies. But he is just a weakling here in this game. Who knows? They might be having a new Maul coming out soon, and if they do, I think it's going to be really popular. Because he's an extremely popular and cool character from the Star Wars universe. But in this game, he's not very deadly. Not very deadly. Alright, Pirate, Spy, First Order TIE Pilot, Imperial Officer. Just about any time you see Spy, you want to try to take him out. Because Spy generally means a glass cannon, which means that they do a lot of damage, but they're easy to kill. So it's kind of a double bonus. You know, you say it's the easiest target to kill, and they're the deadliest target, so why not go for them? Generally, Spy is what that means in this game. They're doing much more damage than the other guys were. I'm a little more concerned about this one. A little more concerned about this one. All right, we got 2 AoEs and 2 kind of strong single targets. Let's go for the AoEs. Can we stagger? That's good. And we're actually gonna call Spy to assist, because then he'll get more buffs. And we're gonna do the Expose on everybody. Now Spy gets a bunch of turn meter anytime any Geonosian applies a debuff to the enemy during their turn. Yeah, Kassir, he's one of your favorites from the prequels, man. He is. He's very cool. Alright, let's hit these Exposes while we got them on the field. Oh, nice. Well, we didn't hit those, but that's alright. Let's put the Extortion over here. I didn't even realize till just now that I'm attacking the elite in the squad instead of going for the side guys. I'm going to stop doing that right now. You're supposed to save the elite for last. Can we do this? I think we can. Silent Strike! 28,000! Ah, I love it. We're not going to attack this guy because he's got the Extortion on him, and that Extortion is going to make us go faster. Alright, guys, we are getting into the yellow. It's not a happy thing at tier 3. Oh, Sunfac! Oh boy, I should not have taunted. I should not have taunted. Hopefully we can find somebody with some buffs in the next round for Sunfac to dispel. Because Sunfac heals off of buffs. Oh, yikes. Yikes! Yeah, that last one was easy money, but I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. Let's see, go for that Spy like I said before. Okay, if we put the Expose on everybody, then Spy might get another turn immediately. But there's nobody else on the team that would kill this Spy unless Spy gets another turn immediately. So we're just going to take the safe route. We're going to kill him. Oh, there goes Sunfac. There goes Sunfac. Doggone it. It's alright, we can try this again. But for now, we might as well not waste our energy and see if we can make it through. Alright, put the Expose. Big hit, Silent Strike. Nice. Alright, put the Extortion. We're going to try to kill these guys. Kill these guys while getting our cooldowns ready for the next round. Why don't you guys do me a favor? Go for Newt. Newt can die once and it still be okay. Just go for Newt, okay? Or don't go for anybody. Just die. That's even better. Alright, what do we have? Okay, solo Han Solo. That's good. That's better than a big group of people. Well, just go in there and just kill somebody right out of the gate, why don't you? Doggone it, Han Solo. Alright, okay. Let's just do the basic. We don't want to come out of stealth before we're ready to kill him, or else he's just going to kill us. Because Spy's our biggest hitter right now. Yeah, I'm not getting 3-star this time. You're absolutely right. But it does look like we're gonna win. Silent Strike! 33,000! That's the most he's ever done. Beautiful. 1 star. We still got some crit chance. I think we're gonna come back next video and try to do it. Again, because we'll be a little bit stronger then. And there's so many other things I want to do in this video. That was priceless. Alright, but that does mean we can go ahead. I'm farming defense mods right now, so we'll spend the rest of our mod energy on defense mods. I think the next most fun, see, we got 100 crystals just from completing our dailies. All those dailies that we completed, we got 100 crystals just for completing our dailies. So even if you're not ranking anywhere in any of these arenas, you're still gonna get 100 crystals a day for doing 2 regular energy refreshes or whatever you want to do with your crystals. The game is pretty generous with the crystals, which is nice. But we're not going to spend those 100 crystals until tomorrow. We started with 450, we spent all of them, and then we're gonna save the rest for tomorrow so that we have another chunk to spend tomorrow. Okay? All right, the next thing I think would be fun is we haven't talked much about raids yet. Both of these raids are way above our level. We're not able to do much damage in these raids, but that doesn't mean we're not able to do any damage. And the higher we rank on this board, the better rewards we get. See, there we are, number 12. Now, we're in a guild with a lot of other low levels. So number 12 is probably about right for where we are. But if we weren't doing any damage because this raid is too hard for us, like all these other people, they're like, oh, that raid is too hard, I'm not even gonna mess with it, I'm gonna let the other people clear this raid. Well, that means when it comes time for the raid to be finished, we're gonna get a better reward than them. So just going in there and trying, it really makes a big difference. All right, so this raid requires 6-star characters or more. This is how many 6-star characters we have. We could bring in Tarkin, but we're gonna bring in Ahsoka instead because she can give us a little bit of healing. Not that it's probably gonna matter in this raid because we're probably gonna die quick, but a little bit of healing might help. Now this is phase 2 of the tank raid. Let's talk about this. In phase 2, the tank, actually doing damage to the tank is right here under this turn meter. This is actually 4 different units. It looks like one guy, but they give turn meter and abilities to 4 different pieces of this tank. What star are we farming on raids, Kassir? We're farming Heroic, Rancor, 6-star tank raid, and 5-star Sith raid. That's what we're doing right now. And the tank raid is taking too long to complete, so we're staying kind of maxed out on tickets. So occasionally somebody in the guild will come in and they'll just finish it, and then we'll start another one so that we don't stay maxed out on tickets too much. Because there's strong people in the guild, but the whole point of this guild, the guild leader said they want the individual players to be the ones getting in there and doing the damage and getting in there and getting the rewards. They don't want to have alternate accounts come in and just take number 1 every time, you know? So that's their goal. They want us to do the damage. But when you're a low level account and you're trying to do a raid that's too hard for you, you're not really concerned about all the mechanics of the raid to try to, for instance, in this case, if we were able to kill all 3 of these units, take all their health bars away, then this centered unit here, something would happen. It was called toppling, and he would like sink to the ground, and he would not do any damage for a period of time, and we get a lot of turns just to hit on him. But if we took our damage and we put our damage against these 3, we wouldn't kill all 3 of these before this tank killed all of us. So when you're a low-level player trying to go after a raid that's too hard for you, you want to focus your damage on the unit that's going to affect this percentage number up here, 72.54. And that way you're actually going to get damage to show up on the board, because any damage you do to these side guys, that doesn't show up on the board as damage, but any damage you do to the main unit shows up as damage, and that you get credit for that for your ranking. So Kassir, you say that sounds like Rem. I didn't know you knew him. That's cool. Yeah, Rem seems like a really cool guy, and so does Brax, the other leader. So for that reason, we're going to put all of our focus here on the middle. Even though that's not the best way to fight this phase, that's the best way for new players to fight this phase. Get an expose on everybody, and then a silent strike. 12,000 damage, not bad. Big hit with Soldier. Alright, we're going to call Soldier to assist. And we don't need to heal yet with Ahsoka, so we're just going to use her basic. Call the mass assist on the main body of the tank. Keep on going after him. Keep on going after him. With all of our damage. Alright, we're going to lose somebody here pretty soon. Now it's time for Ahsoka's heal to top off these couple guys. Let's get another extortion out there. Alright. Come on, Spy. Hang in there, baby Bubba. We got to get another silent strike. 14,000. I would have loved for that to have been a crit. Ooh, there goes Spy. Spy gone. Spy gone. We're actually lasting a little longer than I thought. This is great. Just keep on putting this damage out there. Every 1,000 damage that we do is like a win, you know? Every little tick off of the percentage. Alright, he got rid of the extortion, so we can't call a mass assist. Let's call Soldier to assist. Alright, can Soldier survive long enough to get one more big hit? We'll see. When this cannon in the middle gets to 100% turn meter, it just kills somebody. Just straight up kills them. The only way that you can avoid that is if all of your team has buffs. But we're so squishy and low gear that he's going to probably kill somebody anyway, even if we all have buffs. All right, let's pop a heal. Here comes the big cannon here pretty soon. It's gonna kill somebody. Mass assist. Not the mass assist, single assist. There it goes, it got Newt, but Newt says, haha, I come back from the grave. I come back from the grave. All the damage right on the middle. We can do this, guys. You know, honestly, we might have been able to kill these cannons. I didn't think we were gonna last this long. But I still think this is the best way for low level people like us to get in here and get on the board for the tank damage. We got one more hit with Soldier. Another big hit with Soldier. Soldier's gonna be the MVP. He's gonna get the most damage this time. But see, Newt does a lot of damage with that extortion. Another heal from Ahsoka. Beautiful. We are rocking and rolling, guys. We got another execute coming from this turret here. I would love it if they executed Soldier because he's almost dead anyway. Soldier gets one more big hit for the road. They got Soldier just like I was hoping for. All right, Ahsoka, come on. This is your chance. Do your damage. There goes Newt. Come on, Ahsoka. Ahsoka heals herself. Ahsoka will not be denied. That tank is just going to town on poor Ahsoka. Oh no, Ahsoka's exposed. And there she goes with the big hit from the cannon. Not bad. That is far and away the most damage we've done. We've done 80,000 was the highest damage before that. And that was because we were always attacking phase 1. Phase 1 you do a lot less damage, but that, look at that, 292,000. I love it. Now what does that do for our ranking? What brings us up to number 8. So we were number, I think, 12 before. So look at that, guys. I mean, we got up higher in the rankings just because we did our battle. Now this is going to be silly, but we're going to go in there with Tarkin. We're going to do a little more damage. Just a little bit. Succeeding as a free-to-play player is all about getting as many resources as you can from as many places as you can. Come on, do a basic before you go. Excellent. Excellent. Good job, Tarkin. You got in there, you did something. 3,000. We'll take it. So if you get as many resources as you can from as many different places as you can as a free-to-play player, then you will be growing at your maximum speed. Let's not do Ahsoka. Let's go full separatists. Yeah, Kassir says we were at 12, and we made it to 8. We'll take it, baby. We'll take it. Alright, this is the Sith Triumvirate raid. See, here's the thing about the raids, you guys. When I was coming up, and when Kassir was coming up, you had to learn the mechanics of each phase of each raid. Because the way it worked is, your guild would have 50 people in it. And each person in your guild was required to be able to do 2% of damage to each phase. So between the 50 people, 2%, that's 100% damage for each phase, and that's how guilds got through these raids. But then as the individual teams got stronger, and when Galactic Legends came to the game, and other teams like Shaak Ti clones came into the game, they were able to do huge chunks of these raids. One person with one team was able to do huge chunks of these raids, and now all 3 raids can be soloed by one team. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and his First Order buddies can solo all 3 of the raids. So in most guilds, the raid is going to start, and then somebody on the team, somebody in your guild, is going to do the entire raid all by himself, and everybody else is just going to be kind of scrambling to do whatever damage they can. So most of the time, you're going to need to do your damage in phase 1 of any given raid. But we find ourselves in a beginner guild where they're trying to teach us all how to do each phase of the raid, and so since that's what we're doing, that's what we're going to do in this video, is show you guys a little bit about, that was phase 2 of the tank raid, and this is phase 3 of the Sith raid. Now this is trying to aggressively point at this right here. In this phase, Traya will use Bonds of Weakness to punish your characters for working together. Alright. Oh, you need Slicker and Hoda for hot. Okay. So Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Hermit Yoda to solo the heroic tank raid. Every time your characters use an ability, Traya gains 1 stack of Bonds of Weakness. Bonds of Weakness deals damage that increases with each stack. To counter the Bonds of Weakness, each character can use Standalone. This ability allows that character to face Darth Traya alone. When Standalone is used, all other allies become suppressed, but grant bonuses based on their role to the character that used Standalone. Suppression is removed after Standalone expires. So the way this works is, every time any of us use an ability, Traya damages everybody a little bit. And in order to stop the Bonds of Weakness from growing and to take them back down to 0, somebody on your team has to use Standalone. Okay, so I appreciate that, Kassir. Kassir says, like, you need to learn how the heroic Sith raid works. Yeah, I'm one of the people that does a chunk of damage in our guild, but our guild, Kassir, our guild is still really in need of each other to finish the heroic Sith raid. We've only been able to do the heroic Sith raid recently, consistently. We were doing 6-star or 5-star or 6-star before that, I forget. But once again, just like before, we are a weak team, and we're trying to do as much damage to Traya as possible. Now, all 3 of these lightsabers need to be killed in order for Traya to be toppled. And when you topple Traya, the Bonds of Weakness stop happening. But once again, I don't think that we're strong enough to kill all 3 of these lightsabers before Traya just kills all of us. So we're just going to go right for Traya. So we're going to put the Extortion on her. That's going to do a nice chunk of damage. We are going to... I don't think we can even put the Expose on anybody. Yeah, this last one was rough. Y'all made it through. I mean, y'all made it through. See, I saw in the Discord that we had gotten a bunch of new people, and so I didn't try to use my Shaak Ti clones team like I normally do. I just used them whatever phase, and just they died whatever. I did a couple million damage. And I said other people that are stronger that have SLKR or whatever will finish it. And then it got to like 5 hours left and nobody was finishing it. I'm like, uh-oh, I think I might have screwed the guild up. Alright, so we're just going to use the basic here. We're going to use Soldier's Big Hit. See, that's 3 4 stacks. Ooh, she's going after Soldier. Let's put a stop to that. Let's taunt with Sunfac. So, there's 5 stacks of Bonds of Weakness. Anytime anybody takes a turn, they lose damage because of this. If I call this assist, I want you guys to watch what happens. I'm going to take a turn to call the assist. That's going to give us 1 stack. And then the person that I call will do damage. That'll give us 2 stacks. So that's bad. We don't want to add 2 stacks to... there goes Sunfac. We don't want to add 2 stacks because that makes them do more damage. Alright, so we have this isolation ability, which generally means anything that Soldier would get from his team, he's not getting, and anything that Soldier would give to his team, he's not giving it, and he doesn't counter anymore. So this basically, when this buff goes on, this debuff goes on somebody from Treya, it's bad news for that person. It's just bad news for that person. Alright, so we are actually going to do the Mass Assist. Even though it's going to add a lot of stacks of Bonds of Weakness, it's probably our best bet to do damage at this point. Oh, she didn't have Extortion. Doggone it. Tom Panic killed it for us. Yeah, way to go. Okay. So, we have a good chance right now to do this ability. This is standalone. This means that everybody else is going to go kind of stealth, and the only person that's going to take a turn is Spy. All the Bonds of Weakness are going to go away, and Spy is going to get bonuses from each of these other teammates in order to do a little more damage. So here we go. Stand alone with Spy. Spy's going to do his big hit, Silent Strike. 41,000. Beautiful, and that's because of the standalone. And look, he's got more health, more survivability, all because all these teammates are giving him bonuses. So he is, oh, she dodged it. Bad news. But then he deflected. Nice. Nice. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Take one more turn. Get damage on her. 10,000. So that's going to be the best chance for us to do damage in this phase. Is just that one standalone. Did a little bit of damage. It got rid of the stacks of Bonds of Weakness. And now we're just going to die. So we're just going to die. But, hey. We did a little. We did a little. Silent Strike. One more time. Here we go. Silent Strike. 8,000. Boo. Boo, Spy. Alright, Nuke comes back for one more life. It's going to get 1,700 more damage. Ooh, get one more Extortion on her. Beautiful. Alright, we'll take it. Once again, that's a lot more damage than we have been doing in this raid. 124,000. What's that put us to? I don't think I checked earlier. Look at that, number 10. So even little level 64 us, we're number 8 in one raid, number 10 in the other raid. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, what's next on our list? Galactic War, Galactic Challenge. All right, the stores have turned over. Let's go ahead and buy these beautiful goodies again. Always want to buy, ooh, look at this. Mark III Hollow Projector Salvage ×2. Beautiful. All right, remember I pretty much always skip this one because it's primarily a place to spend crystals, and we're not spending our crystals unless it's on energy refreshes. So we don't have enough currency there. We do have enough currency here. Let's see if any of our, we don't have low gray here, and we don't have Sunfac here. Let's take a look at this. Look, we have 0 of this, so we want to buy some of this. Even though it's kind of expensive, we want to buy some. And we want to try to stay at 900 minimum currency so that we can buy Sunfac twice, low gray twice, or each of them once. So we don't want to let the gear to take us below 900. All right, who do we have here? Look at this, Spy and Ahsoka. You guys, we're blistering through this currency a little too fast. But hey, that's why we have it for. We're here to make our fleet team better. All right, you guys, now look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful situation we have ourselves in here. We have the Spy, which is one of the ones we're going for, and we have Darth Vader's ship. We got another person. Nice. What's up, Bread Love? Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We have, we're we're about halfway into our stream. We've done some dailies. We've done some raid attempts. We're about to get into the Galactic Challenge and see what's going on there, and then we're going to knock out some Galactic War. But we're talking about the Fleet Arena store and what our priorities are in it. We have 2,000 currency right now. Our priorities right now are our current Fleet Arena. What are we using in our Fleet Arena right now? And that is Soldier, Spy, Ahsoka, and Vulture Droid. So we're trying to buy shards for these ships. We are trying to add Sunfac's ship to the mix, so whenever Sunfac's ship comes up, we want to get it. And just because of how rare and powerful they are, Grievous himself and Vader's ship are two things that we always want to buy when we see them as well. So we're going to buy Vader's ship, we're going to buy Geonosian Spy's ship, we don't have Sunfac's ship, and we don't have Grievous. So that's it for another 6 hours in this store. Fantastic. Let's get into, before we get into this Galactic Challenge, let's do this and make sure we can do this. What teams does it require us to use? Okay, Jedi. Fantastic. Well, let's do this. Let's put in Bastila, and then we'll do the dynamic duo. Anytime there's events that come up down here, you want to do those events so that you can get whatever free goodies the game is trying to throw at you. We love the free goodies. I'm glad you're here, Bread Loaf. I'm so glad you're here, my friend. That was easy. Let's do this one. Same team. There were some Sunfac shards in the Fleet Arena store. I did see that they were there, Kassir, and we do want Sunfac, but because we have Sunfac at 5 stars already, and we can already use him in the mod battles, I want to try to save the Fleet Arena currency more for ships and less for character shards, except for General Grievous. Sunfac is easy to finish in the Fleet Arena store, and when we're ready to finish him off in the Fleet Arena store, we'll do that. But right now our income is low and our needs are high, and right now primarily our need is the ships themselves, because we gotta do everything we can to get high ranking in fleets so that we can get that crystal income to keep flowing. Normally you do want to buy Sunfac himself out of the Fleet Arena store, but because I kind of try to do like one purchase or 2 purchases each time it comes up and try not to go crazy and buy like 3 or 4 things. So I kind of look at the store and say, what is the stuff that I need the very most out of this particular field of view? And Sunfac's ship is something we need a lot right now, but Sunfac himself, until we have his ship up and running, we want to just buy him out of the guild store. But thanks for pointing that out, man, because I mean, I am like, I don't know if anybody's ever played Fallout. You know, Fallout has the special stats, you know, what makes you special, strength, perception, endurance, whatever. My friends always joke with me that I have a perception of 2 because I miss things all the time. I see things and it's just like, I don't even see them. So thank you for watching out for me, because I could easily miss something. Easily. Alright, so we did these. Fantastic. Excellent. Got some ability mats, got some credits. Now, I haven't looked at this yet. Now, Galactic challenges, as a rule, you only get on a couple times a day. Yeah, I mean, that's what I normally do too. Until I started this account, I've been on all the time. I check the stores constantly just to see whatever's in there. Generally, if you're going to get the best rewards out of Galactic challenges, you need to not only be able to complete the final tier, which as you guys see is extremely difficult, but you need to complete the final tier and complete almost all of these feats. And so later on, probably 3 years from now, we'll probably be able to get all the rewards out of Galactic challenges most of the time, like 3 years from now, because we'll have several good teams. We'll be able to beat teams like this that are this hard. But early on, we're only worried about getting something. Every single crate we get in Galactic Challenges will be beneficial to our account, because it will give us shards, it'll give us gear, all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, Kassir, you buy as much as possible whenever you see it in there. That makes perfect sense, man. It's all about how much currency you have versus what's available in the store, you know? It's all about that. Now, this is recommending that we can do tier 4. I'm not so sure about that. We'll see how it goes. It's Bando, that's not hard. Well, for our bronze beauties, I don't know how well they're going to be able to do. It's Bando and it's Queel IG-11 and why can't I think of her name? Emphas Nest and Vandor. I mean, this isn't an easy team because of how much scoundrel synergy that is here. But Bando himself, yeah, he's not terribly scary. All right, so we're gonna try tier 3. It's recommending tier 4. We might work up to tier 4, we'll see. But because we're gonna try tier 3, we're going to look and see what these feats are and see if there's any extra things we can try to get. Complete the battle with a full team of Jedi units. We've got a few Jedi, but we've only got like 2 Jedi that are decently geared. So we might try tier 1 or tier 2 with the Jedi. Complete the battle after gaining offense up 20 times. We might actually be able to do that. We might actually be able to make that work. Win after evading 10 attacks. Probably not going to be able to do that because we don't have anybody in our account that throws up a bunch of foresight like Yoda. It'd be great if we had Yoda for this, and I'm sure that's the intention here, for you to use Yoda, who's a Jedi, to complete this. But we're just going to focus on completing the battle first. We're going to go in here, we're going to take our good team, and we're going to try to complete the battle. Complete teams, separatists. Let's give it a try. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let's back out and do something else real quick, because we need to know what makes them special. We need to know. Okay. Overview, modifiers. This is what we need to know. Global. Whenever this happens for everybody, our team and their team. Whenever a unit takes damage, they gain 20% critical damage stacking until they score a critical hit. Whenever a unit is debuffed, they recover 10% protection. Okay. So our team throws out a lot of debuffs. This is potentially bad. Potentially bad. We want to try to be careful with our debuffs. Whenever a unit is defeated, another random ally takes a bonus turn. Wow. So whenever we kill somebody on their team or they kill somebody on our team, a random person on our team or their team takes a turn. So this is interesting. This is an interesting global modifier. This is for us. If we're using Jedi, then this is for us. If any enemy buffs are dispelled or expire during a Jedi ally's ability, that Jedi gains advantage for 2 turns and 25% critical damage stacking until the end of battle. So we have 2 people that can dispel the buffs, Bastila and Ahsoka. So that could work for us, but that's only when we use the Jedi. That's why your Darth Revan struggled. Oh, because of all the debuffs. That makes sense. Darth Revan's all about the debuff. And what does the enemies do? Whenever a scoundrel ally deals damage to their target enemy, for each buff that enemy has, that ally gains that buff for 3 turns, and then dispel all buffs on target enemy. Wow, so they steal our buffs. They just steal them. They get them and we lose them. This is going to be a challenge, you guys. This is why we're starting with tier 3 instead of going to tier 4. Let's see how a level 64 account does the collecting challenge. All right, so we're gonna put the extortion on IG-11, so that he doesn't taunt anymore after this turn, hopefully. All right, he's taunting. Now let's put the, okay, if we put the expose on everybody, everybody will gain protection. But almost everybody's at max protection right now, so let's do it anyway. All right, if we do the silent strike, IG-11 will lose his taunt because we'll dispel it. But he's not really the one we want to go for first, I don't think. Let's just do it. Let's just do it and see how it goes. Whoa! Okay, we killed him. Nice. Now we're talking. Way to go, Spy. Alright, now Enfys Nest. Anytime you see Enfys Nest on a team, you want to carefully craft your attacks in this way. You want to do your big hits on Enfys Nest, and your little hits on everybody else. So we have a big hit from Soldier. Let's do a big hit on Enfys. And the reason you want to do big hits on Enfys is because anytime you hit her, she gains a lot of protection up. So you really only get one hit on Enfys Nest per turn that she takes. So we don't want to hit her again until she takes another turn. Mando is about to do his Whistling Birds. Vandor still has the Expose on him. So let's hit the Expose without applying any other debuffs. Does this apply a debuff? No. Alright. If we call Soldier to assist with Poggle, then Soldier will apply Tenacity down, which will heal him a little bit. Let's call Spy instead. Alright, Whistling Birds. Not really any damage. Oh, but look at that AoE Daze. That's terrible. Okay, so we have another hit from Spy, which is our second best individual hit. Spy has the best hit, but as far as his basic, it's the second strongest. So we're going to use this on Enfys, see if we can take her out. Nice. Yeah, keep working on Newt. That's what we need. Alright, again, if we attack Vandor with Soldier, then he's going to heal his protection. But he doesn't have much protection, so I think we'll do more damage than we do healing. Alright, basic with Newt. We're going to keep going for Vandor. Big hit with Sunfac. And finish him off maybe? Nice. Nice. Alright, we're going to save Bando for last, because like Kassir said, he's not that super scary. Let's taunt with Sunfac so that we take the Whistling Birds. Let's just do a basic with Spy. And let's finish this off. Mass Assist. And big hit with Soldier, our champion, or our former champion. And big hit with Spy, our actual champion. Boom! 28,000. Nice. Alright, so that's tier 3. Let's see what we get for tier 3. We get 18 Bantha burritos, as Arnold calls them. Okay, so we get tier 3, crate 3 reward, which gives us gear, money, and shards. Yeah, Kassir is right. You're right. It's a very disappointing legendary. We are not going for Beskar Armor Mando early, even though I love his character. I love his show. It's fantastic. Queel and IG-11, however, and Mandalorian, that's not Beskar Armor, and Grief Karga, and Cara Dune. All the other characters from that show are great characters, but Beskar Armor Mando is not a great character, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to try to do tier 3 again, but we're going to try to do it with Jedi. It's going to be a lot harder because our Jedi are kind of garbage gear. But let's see how it goes. And then good old level 1 Mace. Let's get in here. Now level 1 Mace is going to die basically immediately, but he's going to give somebody else on our team a bonus turn. And we need to do this battle with a full team of Jedi. Alright, I remember something good happens for us when we take buffs off. So let's take this buff off with Ahsoka. We need to gain offense up, what, 20 times or something? And Anakin gives offense up with this ability, so let's do that. See, now what you don't want to attack Enfys Nest again until she takes a turn because she's got this protection up. It looks like Queel, I don't know if I'll ever go for him per se. I'll probably just get him from going for his requirements. Yeah, that makes sense because his requirements are great. Kassir says that he might accidentally get Beskar Armor Mando someday just from going for his requirements. Alright, now normally at this point I would do this ability that puts offense down and ability block on everybody. But that would heal a lot of protection on the team. So I'm going to just use that as an emergency. Alright, Bastila can dispel buffs and get some kind of bonus. So let's take these buffs off of IG. Well, that was a mistake because now I can't dispel. I forgot that we don't have extortion in this fight. That's alright. Let's just go for IG. Okay. Let's dispel now. Ahsoka's getting a lot of good stuff. Let's go ahead and taunt with Old Ben. I feel like the next thing that needs to happen is that Old Ben's going to die. Let's get offense up again. When Old Ben dies, then we will be able to get buffs on everybody. Now, he lost his taunt already. That's alright. We're going to call Anakin to assist. And look, IG-11 stole all our buffs, but that's okay because Ahsoka can take them off and gain bonuses. Take them off, Ahsoka. Well, let's just keep going for Queel. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is not going well. This is not going. We're still just going for Queel. We're about to lose Bastila. Just don't kill Ahsoka. All right, Ahsoka, get more of whatever you're getting. Critical damage. Ooh, 9 protection ups from him. Let's take that off, and we'll get a bunch of critical damage for Bastila. All right, we got to do this. It's gonna heal a bunch of protection, but we got to do that to slow down some of this damage. There goes IG. Offense up again. All right, let's take all those buffs off. Ahsoka's doing some damage now. Ahsoka's doing some damage now. Ahsoka's gonna start one-shotting people here in a second. Let's just hope everybody lasts long enough to let her do it. Are you ready to one-shot somebody, Ahsoka? Let's do it. Oh, you didn't crit! Come on! Oh, and there goes Queel with a big heal. This isn't looking good, you guys. Offense up again. I think we're gonna have to try the next tier down with this team. Ahsoka feels like cleansing all these buffs. Alright, Old Ben, this is your chance to give Ahsoka a chance to somehow kill the entire enemy team, and then you lost your taunt. Alas, alas, my friends, it seems that we have lost. It seems that we have lost. I just want to see Ahsoka one-shot somebody. Come on, Ahsoka. You got the advantage. Now you got all kinds of other buffs. You got to one-shot somebody. You ready? Who are we going to one-shot? Queel. Queel, we've been trying to kill Queel the entire time. Let's see how much damage she does. One-shot him. She didn't crit. Okay, maybe Queel has some kind of a crit avoidance. Oh, that's probably what it is. You probably can't crit Queel when IG-11's on the field or something. I don't know. I don't know. Doggone it. Ooh, okay. Ahsoka is able to cleanse the protection up on Emphas Nest. That I didn't know. Let's try again. Let's try again. Same difficulty. We're going to see if we can just go for Emphas Nest with Ahsoka instead of Queel, because I think that's the problem. I think Queel has some kind of protection from IG-11 because they're buddies. They're buddies. Good thing we learned that. All right, start by taking the buff. And then give the offense up. And we're just going to do this right out of the gate this time. We're going to try to turn Ahsoka into a killing machine. All right, take those buffs, Ahsoka, and turn into the killing machine you were born to be. All right, we're going to go for, I don't know, Bando? I don't know who to go for. Going for Queel did not work. Alright, taunt, Old Ben. Just going to get dispelled almost immediately. Let's take these buffs off of Vandor. And now we're going to keep going for Bando. And then Ahsoka's going to clear these buffs off of Emphas. Yeah, I think one more Ahsoka hit on Emphas will kill her. So let's not hit Emphas with anybody else. Bando's got a lot of bonus protection right now. Alright, Ahsoka. You know what? Ahsoka's going to go for Bando because he's got 9 stacks. That's a lot more critical damage for Ahsoka to do big hits in the future. All right, offense up for everybody. Keep going for Bando. Missed. Bastila can take the buffs off of somebody. We're going to take them off of IG. All right, Ahsoka, you ready? You ready for this, girl? Let's do it. Big hit. Didn't crit. What is happening? Do I have to kill IG before I can crit anybody? Queel. Was I saying? I was saying something besides Queel. Sorry, my friend. So close, Ahsoka. Alright, there goes. Wow, Bastila is still not dead. Alright, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna go back after. My goodness. My goodness. You're correct. Queel cannot be crit when IG-11 is alive. I wonder if he protects all scoundrels. Is it just Queel? Offense up. I keep doing the offense up because we need to get offense up like so many times during the fight. I guess we just need to go for IG-11. I just thought that Ahsoka would be able to kill Emphas Nest by now. Because going for a Bando's not working. Alright, come on, come on, Ahsoka. You have offense up. Advantage. Do it. Got her! Finally! Finally got somebody. Alright, old Ben, time to die. I hate to say it, but if you die, the remaining two get more buffs. Taunt. Perfect. It's time to kill, oh boy, look at that damage immunity. Offense up. Alright, Ahsoka, keep going with the big hits on IG. We're about to lose Anakin. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. Take all the buffs from Vandor. Get stronger. Alright, Ahsoka, you got what it takes, girl? Let's find out. Let's find out. Big hit. It's close. Oh, doggone it. Alright, we're going to have to do the lower tier on this one. You know, it's funny, Kassir, you said that Bando's not that scary, but when your team is this bad, it doesn't matter how scary Bando is. Look at this. Look at their regeneration. It's insane. All right, one tier down. Same team, one tier down. We're going to get maybe crate 4 from doing this. Let's go in there. We got it this time. And then we're going to see how much of our Galactic War we can blast out in the last little bit of our stream. Okay, thanks for checking, Kassir. Kassir says that nothing in IG-11's kit gives crit avoidance to all scoundrels. So that's really good to know. So that's not something we need to worry about. We're going to take the taunt off. We're going to give offense up. We are going to try to get the offense up feat on this one, which means that we actually need to draw it out. We can't kill things too quick. I still want to kill Emphas though, because I don't like Emphas. Alright, we lost one of our recipients of offense up already. Yeah, poor crit chance is probably what it is. Let's just keep going for IG. Let's taunt with old Ben. Alright, Ahsoka does another basic. Takes some more buffs. There goes Emphas' turn. Let's take the buffs off of Emphas and give Bastila some extra critical damage. Alright, we're going after IG-11. Keep going after IG. Okay, Ahsoka has more buffs to take, and we've almost got IG down. More offense up. There goes IG. Now we're going to go for Enfist. Well, we're going to go for Enfist with Ahsoka and Queel with everybody else. Okay. There goes Basti. Big dispel. Beautiful. Alright, Quill's getting close. Which means that Mando's probably gonna put the damage immunity on him soon. Alright, offense up for everybody. Alright, finish off Quill. Nice. It's okay if you die, Old Ben. I'll allow it. One more dying offense down on everybody. We're gonna hit Bando in between chances to hit. There she goes. Interesting. So you, oh, I forgot. I should have used the offense up. Dug on it. It's all right. We can still do this. Still maybe get enough offense up. Offense up. Okay. Big hit with Ahsoka. Yes, that's what we've been needing the whole time. All right, taunt, Old Ben. All right, we're gonna get it this time. Can we get one more offense up before we die? I don't know. Before they die. Oh man, we're not gonna get another offense up. Hopefully it's enough. Is it enough? We were able to complete tier 2 with a full team of Jedi. That'll give us a certain amount, but it wasn't enough offense up. Doggone it. That's all right. I got a plan. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna bring in these guys, and then we're gonna bring in Anakin instead of Sunfac. And he gives offense up, and Poggle gives offense up. And maybe between the two of them, they'll be able to do enough. Yeah, my Ahsoka's got poor crit chance. My Ahsoka has whatever the first 6 mods that I put on her is what she's had ever since. I haven't had the money to do anything else. Alright, extortion on IG. We need to get offense up going as soon as possible. Let's just do a silent strike on IG. And big hit on IG. I think we kind of learned last time IG is the ticket here. Okay, offense up on all separatists here. And we're going to call Anakin to assist. And then offense up again on everybody. So that should be 9 offense up right now. Now we're going to go after the Quillmeister. There goes those whistling birds. Gotta watch out for those. Keep going for Quill. Gosh, what do we have to do? Like 20 offense ups? I don't think we're gonna get it. Alright, this is gonna go on Bandor. Let's see if we can finish off Quill. Nice. Anakin, you need to give me at least one more offense up before you die, okay? So don't. Alright. We're going to expose everybody because we actually need some debuffs on them in order to keep them alive. This is a balance because they're trying to kill us, but we're trying to kill them / trying to kill them slow. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, Anakin didn't get enough. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay. Let's at least get another one from Poggle and see how. Just, I don't know. Maybe we got enough somehow. Maybe we got enough somehow. I think actually if we bring in Sunvac instead of Soldier, that might be the way, because that'll help keep Anakin alive a little bit longer. Let's try it one more time. Before we try this one more time, I just want to make sure this will actually get us a next crate. The next crate requires 8 more bananas, and the feat offense up 20 times gives you 3 per tier, so it'll be 3, 3, 3. That'll be 9. That'll get us into the next tier. So this is worth doing. This is worth doing. We're going to take out Soldier. We're going to put in Sunfac, which means we're going to do less damage. But it'll help Anakin stay alive, hopefully long enough to apply offense up to our entire team twice. So let's see how this goes. Expose. Silent strike. Alright, and stagger. And call to go ahead and throw the offense up. We're going to call Anakin to assist. And then Anakin throws his offense up, and that's 9 altogether right now. Out of, I hope it was 20. Okay, they're going after Anakin. Let's see if we can finish off IG. No. It's time to taunt. Now we can finish off IG. No, even. Okay. Oh my goodness. IG is hanging in. That'll get him. Okay, Sunfac's taunt is gone. That means Anakin is exposed. Okay, we want to attack. We got more buffs to take off of this guy. We want ability block on Queel, maybe? Let's see if we can get Spy under stealth. No. Anakin's got one more turn before he gets another round of offense up. Hang in there, Anakin. That's good. Don't go for Anakin. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Perfect. You guys are so accommodating. It's 20. Okay, good. Thank you, Kassir. All right, let's get Spy back under stealth. No, even still, no. Queel must have good crit avoid. All right, here we go. Offense up. All right, so that's... Oh, but he didn't get it because he had buff immunity. So that's 4 more. So that only gets us to 13. 13 out of 20. All right, hopefully we can keep these two alive for a good bit. I don't want to attack Enfys Nest with Anakin because she may counter him. Okay, so we're at 13 right now. We're about to hopefully get 4 more the next time Poggle does his ability. Can we taunt with Sunfac? Poggle's ability coming up. 4 more. There we go. So that brings us to 17, which means we only need to do either Poggle or Anakin's ability one more time. Don't do the Silent Strike. We want to try to keep these guys around. The more turns, the better. All right, let's put that Extortion out there. Can we get a stagger? We got the stagger. Can we hit the stagger? Stagger through death. That's good. Okay, that's not good. We lost our damage dealer and the other. Okay, that's all right. We got the offense up right now. Offense up is complete. Now we just need to win. Now we just need to win, but we lost our damage dealer. It's going to be really hard to kill Nest. Let's just see what happens if we do this. Nothing, because we're full of days, of course. That was stupid. All right, that's all right. We got to win this. How are we going to win this? How are we going to win this? Who's got the best hit at this point? Nobody's really got a good hit. What happens when you do this to Enfys Nest? What happens to her health? She gains protection because of the speed down. What happens if we hit her with Sunfac? Okay, well, nothing good happened. Nothing good happened. What about... No, we don't want to attack her right now because she's got a turn coming up. Oh boy, you guys. I think we might got ourselves into a situation where we cannot kill Enfys Nest. Taunt. Okay, we got a chance to hit Nest. Newt might be the best hit, or Anakin is. But Poggle goes next. So let's attack. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. This is the. I think it might be Newt. I think it's Newt. So let's put the assist with Newt. Okay, that wasn't bad. Offense up, just to make sure that whenever we do get another turn, whoever hits her good. So when she goes basic, take the counter. As soon as she goes, the next hit we do on her will do a little bit of damage. Gosh, I don't want to apply debuffs because she's going to regrow her. She's going to regrow her protection. All right, take the offense up off. Come on, Enfys Nest. You going to take a turn or what? Okay, there she goes. Now it's Anakin. So we can use Anakin's basic, which will do more damage than his AoE. Which is probably the right decision. Ah, it was barely anything. I think we lost. Will this take the buffs off? No. I can't taunt because I had buff immunity. That's alright. Offense up. Whoever hits her next, hopefully will have enough damage. Whoever hits her next. Alright, whoever hits her next, let's take that offense up off. Come on, Nest. Take a turn, girlfriend. Take a turn. I want to finish you off and get all my goodies. See, this is what happens with Nest. You can't kill her because she gets so much bonus protection every time you hit her. Alright. Hopefully that's not his last hit. Hopefully Newt has another revive. Okay, here we go. Newt's just got to hit her with a basic. Yes! Oh, it worked! It worked, it worked, it worked. So we get our offense up. Prizes. Beautiful. All 3 rounds of it. Man. And that's how you do Galactic challenges, you guys. You just try to get as many bananas as you can, whatever these are. We'll have to come up with a better name for them. But we got tier 4 now, which is more mods, more gear, and more money. And the same people, it looks like. Alright, woo. Okay, that's that. That is that. We have a short time left. Kassir, I'm going to let you choose what we do. If you're still around. I'm not sure if you're still around. We could either go for some Galactic war battles, or we can process some mods and try to talk through what mods to keep and what mods to get rid of. What do you think would be best? I'll give you a second to respond while we see if we can do this squad arena battle. Alright, let's take that buff off. Put up the exposes. Let's just do a basic on Chopster. Big hit on Chopper. Excellent. Stagger on Chopper. Excellent. Call Soldier to assist. And they get to do all their stuff. Okay, let's use the silence. No, let's just hold off on that. Okay. Let's put the extortion on Kanan. We're gonna have to survive until Kanan gets that taunt off. Okay, here goes. Sunfact took the taunt off. We don't want to go for Chopper right now because he's got Retribution. Here we go. Let's. No, we don't want to silent. We don't want to silent strike because he's not hidden right now. Let's just go after Hera. Go after Hera. Big mods is better. Okay, sweet. So we'll do mods. Thank you for the response, Kassir. I appreciate that, sir. Let's take these buffs off of Chopper. All right, we're going all in on Chopper. Let's see if we can take him out. It's time for Spy to come in here and do a silent strike. Yes! I love Spy, you guys. I love Spy. We're about to lose Poggle. See if we can get a taunt. No, not in time. No taunt in time. Okay. This team is a good bit stronger than the other two. I'm not sure about our chances here, but we're going to give it a shot. We are going to do our best. Go for Chopper first, then we go for Hera, so that Hera doesn't put the resurrection ability on anybody. Let's put this extortion back on Zeb. Okay, let's put the expose on everybody, and then maybe a silent strike after that. Can we stagger Hera? We can silent. Well, no, we can't silent strike because he's not. He needs to be in stealth when we silent strike, or else he doesn't get all that extra damage. All right, there goes Sunfact. It's not looking great, but it's not over because we got us a silent strike. All right, going for Ezra. Now you guys need to kill Newt before you kill Soldier. Okay, that's the deal. Kill Newt before you kill Soldier. Give Soldier another turn. Alright, you gave Soldier another turn. You're fantastic. Thank you for your service. Alright, silent strike! Oh, it didn't kill him. But they did what I asked. They killed Newt first. Beautiful. Big hit with Soldier. Finish off Ezra. Now we have a chance. Now we have a chance, everybody. We're about to lose Soldier any second. But as long as we got Newt and Spy, we got a chance. Spy's staying in stealth. Newt's calling the mass assist. We got another silent strike cooking in the oven. Is it enough? Let's do the exposes first. And then we'll do the silent strike. Silent strike! Not enough. Not enough. It didn't crit. It's alright. He's close. He's close. And there goes the counter. So now that they can't counter anymore, I think we're just going to put this on auto. Plus, we're getting a little close on the time. And a silent strike to finish it off. Beautiful. Separatists win again. And we're up to 213. We haven't been this close to 200 in a long time. We'll see if we can break into that later. All right, mods. Mods. Okay, so we have been collecting health mods and defense mods since level 50. And we have done very little processing. So we're getting quite a lot of inventory without going through any of them. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I go through my mods. And we're just going to try to keep it simple. Just click on any character, click on the mods, that brings you to the mod screen. We're going to try to keep it simple by we're probably only going to talk about two different types, arrows and triangles first. But the first thing we want to do is we want to sell any mods that are not 5 dots. Okay, so we go to sell. Let me do this again. Go to sell, go to filter, and then we go down here to the bottom and say any rarity. Mark 1, 2, 3, and 4 are 1, 2, 3, and 4 dot mods. I decide how long my streams go because I have to go to work at 1. Kassir's asking how long do I decide how long my streams go. I work until midnight and then I come home and go to bed. So I don't usually get up much sooner than 11, which is when I start, 11 a.m. And then I stream all the way up until I have to stop and get ready for work. So it ends up being about 2 hours on any given work day. So that's how I decide. If it's too long or too short, I can't do anything about too short, but if it's too long, I'm always happy to reduce the amount of time. I just love hanging out with you guys, and I wanted to make it as long as possible to get as much information and content out there as possible. So we selected 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we just want to go through and make sure that none of these mods are 5 dot mods. Because anything that's less than 5 dot, we have no patience for, no desire to play with it. Even this one, look, this one has got speed, this one has got speed. We can level them up and see how much speed it gets. I'm not even going to do it, because if you put money into those mods, their maximum potential is 4 dots. They will never get better than 4 dots. And we want to only put money into mods that will be able to reach 6 dot and above in quality if we really like the mod. Okay, so we sold all of our mods that are less than 5 dot. That leaves us with all 5 dot mods. Now, the next thing you do is you click on one of these 4 shapes, and you focus on only mods of that shape. So this mod is an arrow, and there's a few different things you want from arrows, but the main thing that you want from arrows is speed. And I apologize, Kassir, I know this is super basic, and you certainly understand this, but just for anybody else, when you're talking about arrows, you want speed. 95% of the time, you want speed. There are a few other exceptions to that rule, but generally, if it's an exception to the rule, you're going to want speed in the secondaries. So let's just click on some of these mods. Okay, here we have crit avoidance. Just so you know, on this screen right here, you've got the mod that's currently equipped on your character here, and then any mod you're selecting over here, it throws in the bottom so that you can compare this mod to this mod and decide which of these 2 mods you actually want on your character. So if you decide you want this mod on your character instead, then you click assign, and it will remove this mod and put this mod on instead. Now, we're not trying to mod characters right now. We're just trying to go through our mod inventory and try to sell any mods that we know we do not want, okay? So, here we go. Starting with this mod. This mod starts with crit avoidance, okay? Crit avoidance is one of the exceptions. You want to keep some crit avoidance arrows because some characters need that. But you only want to keep crit avoidance arrows that have speed in the secondary. These are your secondary stats. This is your primary stat. So we know that if this doesn't have any speed in the secondary, we want to sell it. So we click on upgrade and then we click sell. We sell that mod. Whoop. Okay. Let's instead of clicking here to pull up arrows, let's go into the filter. We're going to click the arrow shape and then confirm, and that'll only pull up arrows. Okay. Now, here we go. Health is the primary. Now, once again, health is one of the ones that you want to consider keeping if it has speed in the secondary. In this case, there is speed in the secondary, so we are going to upgrade this mod to 12 because that will show us what all of the secondary stats do. So this got to 7 speed, and that's okay. That's all right, and it's certainly worth keeping. So we're going to click this button here. This button locks the mod and prevents it from showing in the sell screen. If you lock a mod and then you click sell, that mod will not show. Like I said, I'm a mod nerd. I like hearing others' opinions on mods. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate your encouragement. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to lock any mods that we want to maybe someday use. The specific reason that we really want to keep this mod is because it has a health primary and it's a health mod. So any characters like General Grievous or maybe people on the Padme team that we want to have a lot of health, but we also want them to have a little bit of speed, we want health mods with health primaries that doubles down on the health. All right, let's look at the next mod, defense. I don't know of any situations where you want a defense primary on an arrow because you almost always want speed. There is speed in the secondary, but it's only 3 speed. Whenever you get a secondary stat of speed, it can be 3, 4, or 5, and 3 is the worst one to get. So because it's a defense primary with a 3 in the speed, we're going to sell it. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Health on a health arrow. So we want to find out, does this health arrow have any speed? And the way you find out what all the secondaries are is depends on the color of the mod. Now, we don't have much more time, so I'm going to try to wrap this up pretty quick. But it depends on the color of the mod. Because it's a blue mod, it already has 2 stats showing. So remember I said in the past, every time you level up your mod 3 levels, something good happens to it. So we're going to level it up 3 levels. That'll show another secondary stat. Level it up 3 more levels. That'll show another secondary stat. So we have spent the credits to level this mod up to level 6 in order to see that there's no speed here. There's no speed, we're selling it. Okay? That's how you spend the fewest amount of credits to process your mod. So here we go. Crit avoidance mod. We're looking for speed. If you remember, we had to take a blue mod to 6 in order to see all the secondaries. Upgraded to 6. There's no speed here. So even though crit avoidance is one of the mods we're considering keeping, there's no speed, so we sell it. Going to the next one. Here we go. Speed. Right out of the gate. It doesn't matter anything else about it. If it's a speed arrow, we lock it because we want it. Okay, so we've already found 2 mods that we want. That's great. An offense mod, that's another one of the mods you want to consider keeping. But once again, if there's no speed in the secondary, you sell it. So this mod gets sold. Next mod, speed. Lock it right away. If it's a speed primary, you lock it, you keep it, it's good. We could go ahead and spend the credits to upgrade it up to level 12 to see what all the other stats are, but we don't even need to know what any of the other stats are. We're just trying to sell mods because you can only have a certain amount of mods in your inventory at any given time. And we are going to hit the cap pretty soon if we don't process some of these mods. All right, here we go. Offense arrow, that's good if it has speed. So in the blue mod, we took it to 6, and it showed us all the secondaries. But this is a green mod, okay? And look, we got speed. That's fantastic. Not just speed, but we got 5 speed. So that's good. So we're going to take this all the way to 12, That's going to show us all the secondaries and upgrade one of the secondaries. And even though we didn't upgrade speed, it's an offense arrow with 5 speed. It's got potential. For now, we're going to lock it because we don't have a lot of mods to choose from. Defense mod, right out of the gate, we're just going to sell it. We don't want defense in the primary. Speed, right on the primary, right out of the gate, we're going to lock it because we know we want it. Protection is another one that you want to consider, but only if it's got speed in the secondaries. So for a green mod, you take it to level 9, upgrade it. There's no speed here, you sell it. Okay? Accuracy, terrible primary stat, sell it immediately. Okay, speed, beautiful, wonderful, we love it, we lock it. Health, now health, we are not even going to keep this mod. We're not going to level it up to find out whether it has any speed because it's a defense mod. And if you ever want a lot of health on a character, you're going to want it to be a health mod with a health primary. So we're just going to sell this right out of the gate because it's a defense mod. See the shield? That means it's a defense mod with a health primary. So we're selling it. All right, crit avoidance. Crit avoidance is good, potentially. Now, if it's a gray mod, then we have to level it up to level 12 in order to see all the secondaries, okay? So let's do that. No speed, we sell it. All right, we're going to see if we can get through these arrows, and then we're going to call it a day on the stream, but let's see. We got an offense mod. Now, offense is not a good primary stat to have on a defense mod, because if you want defense on the character, you want things like health or speed up here. You're not looking for offense. But just for the sake of the process, offense is one of the stats that we are keeping as an exception. So we're going to level it up to 12 and see if there's any speed. There is not. We sell it. So it costs more to level up a mod than it does than you get back when you sell it, but at least you get something back. All right, defense mod, we sell it. We don't want a defense stat on the primary. Protection is worth checking into because it's a gray mod. We're going to level it up to 12, and there's speed. So this is one we're going to lock. We're going to lock this one because it's possible that later on down the line, if we level up this mod more, it can get more speed, and a fast protection mod could be something that's helpful. All right, health primary on a defense mod, we sell it. Okay, protection primary on a defense mod, we explore to see if there's speed. There's no speed, and we sell it. Health on a defense mod, remember, we don't want to keep health on a defense mod, we want health on a health mod. All right. Gosh, let's get some music going. This is getting boring fast. I apologize for the boring content, you guys. I'm going to try to find a way to spice up mods because it's super important, but it's super boring. We're going to see if we can find a way to spice it up. No speed on a protection stat, we sell it. Accuracy, we sell it right away because it's garbage. Speed, beautiful. We love it, we want it, we keep it. We lock it. Defense, we sell it. Offense, maybe. Let's find out. Does it have any speed? No speed. And we sell it. Speed, fantastic. We love it, we want it, we keep it. We're getting to look at all these arrows that we're keeping. This is beautiful, guys. Another speed, fantastic. This is awesome. Offense. We look, is there no speed? We sell it. Okay, crit avoidance. This could be good. If it's got speed, it's got a chance. No speed. Sell it. We're almost through our arrows, and we got another speed. I love it. We're keeping it. We got another accuracy. Get it out of here. It's garbage. Protection. Let's find out. Does it have speed? No speed. We sell it. Now, the reason I'm looking for speed in the secondaries on these arrows is because you either want a speed arrow on somebody or you want any other kind of arrow that's got a lot of speed in it. So you want to get a lot of speed out of your arrow one way or the other. And because speed arrows are so good, let me just show you. If you upgrade this all the way to the max, it gives you 30 extra speed on your character, which is fantastic. So you always have a chance to put 30 speed on your character with the arrow, which means if you use something other than a speed arrow, it better be pretty fast, because the alternative is 30 speed. And 30 speed is really, really good. I've got way better luck with these than you do. I feel like I'm getting really good luck. I appreciate you asking about my arms, man. They're healing up. I'm not bandaged anymore. I've got some sores still, but the poison ivy is pretty much gone. Thanks for asking. All right, we're selling this because there's no speed. Another speed. I love it. I love it. Okay, here's a health primary on a health mod. So we are going to see if there's speed on it. No speed. And we sell it. And this is the last arrow. This could be good. A protection mod. Is there speed? There's speed. Fantastic. So there's speed on this. So this is actually a fantastic mod because it's a defense mod. It's got a protection primary, which defense is all about survivability. Protection's all about survivability. And then you got defense, more protection, tenacity. These are all about survivability too. So this is a good mod. This is a good mod. And we're selling it. And so there we go. Now we have processed all of our arrows. We've eliminated everything we don't want. And everything that we do want, we've locked it so that it won't show up on any sell screens. So if we went into our arrows right now and we tried to sell arrows that were any rarity, it would have 0 mods come up. But if we were to unlock one of these mods and we tried to sell arrows of any rarity, this mod comes up for sale. So it's important to lock the mods that you don't want to come up for sale so that you can never accidentally sell them. All right, you guys. That is a small introduction into how to process mods. That was specifically arrows. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, nice. Bread Loaf. Bread Loaf was on the stream earlier. He has given us an ally request. Now, we are probably not going to be able to do this most of the time, but today we certainly can. Let's see if we can find an ally that has not been playing in a while. 10 days, but he's got a strong ally for us to use. Let's see here. Trying to find somebody that hasn't played in a little bit. That's another one of our buddies from Jeddah. Here we go. Here we go. This guy, he doesn't have an ally that we really need, and he hasn't played in a couple days, so we're going to, doggone it, I keep misclicking. There we go. We're going to remove him, and that'll make room for our buddy Bread Loaf. There we go. All right, you guys. Now, remember that our number one thing we're pushing for right now is the fleet arena. Anything we can do to make our ships better so we have a better chance at ranking and getting those sweet, juicy crystals. I'm sorry we didn't have time for Galactic War today, but this is our dark side Galactic War team, the Geonosians, the Separatists. And then our light side Galactic War team is the Bastila-led Jedi. So we're working on these 4 in the light side and these 5 in the dark side. We're also working on Tarkin because Tarkin is the fleet commander. So stay on top of your ships, guys. It's going to give you way more rewards than Squad Arena, especially at first. And the next big goal we're shooting for is level 65, which we should be level 65 by the time we have our next video. We'll unlock all kinds of wonderful things at level 65, and we'll talk about those next time. All right, you guys, let's go over here, make sure everything's good with the stream. Thank you so much for joining, Kasir and Breadloaf. It was great to have you. And all of you viewers who are going on this journey with us, thank you for going on this journey with us. Please like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, leave any questions in the comment section. I have so much time to answer comments right now. There's a lot of big YouTubers who just don't have time to answer your questions, and I am not anything special, but I have time to answer your questions right now, so I am happy to do it. Ask your questions. And Kassir says, trust me, stay on top of your ships. He is a living testament that staying on top of your ships can really help you out. All right, you guys. Well, until next time, stay free to play, enjoy yourselves, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.